Hi, this is Jundi. I plan on making this as another one of my usual time-lapse video, but I stumbled upon this topic and decided to change it into a commentary / discussion video. By the time I post this video, I'll be behind the discussion. This took me a bit to finish painting Sam. I appreciate everyone for still keeping up with my contents. Anyways, the topic that I wanted to talk about happened a few days ago. It's about a TikTok curator being scammed by a con tattoo artist named... I'm not gonna mention it. To put it short, I am sure some of you probably heard about this whole situation, but I want to give some more context to those who may not have heard about it yet. I also suggest not to take my video as an in-depth information because this is just for a discussion that hits close to me as an artist myself. There are other YouTubers who talk about this topic more thoroughly, so you can watch them instead. Courtney, aka Running Moms of Boys on TikTok, was a fan of this tattoo artist that she eventually reached out on Instagram for a fox tattoo. There is a name flowing around from other YouTube videos that cover this situation, but since Courtney herself did not reveal the name of this tattoo artist, I won't mention that name that is surfing around. The tattoo artist charged a consultation and sketch fee. There are 3 options that a client can pick from, and Courtney chose the cheapest option, which is option 1. Option 1 costs $1,500 plus tax, which gives you one concept and minor change.
So I wanted a tattoo by this artist who I love, who's very talented on Instagram. This is nothing to do with her talent as a tattoo artist, just kind of the business practices that I've dealt with over the last 24 hours. She then proceeded to tell me, after I had already I had paid her the consult, she told me that she had these 3 options for her design fee. So she charges a design fee to design her tattoos. So the first option was $1,500 plus tax, and you get a concept sketch, and you can make one minor change and then a final design that you'll review. The option number 2 was $3,500 plus tax, where you got 2 concept sketches and a couple changes and a final design review again. And then option 3 was $6,000 plus tax, where you would get multiple sketches and lots of reviews and lots of changes and like a canvas of your concept. At first I kind of thought that price was going to then be taken out of the final cost of my tattoo, but then I find out that it was not. I was still kind of blindsided, didn't really know what to say. She asked which option worked best for me. Obviously I picked number 1 because it's super expensive.
And I find this to be bizarre because that is so expensive compared to my commission price and some other artists' commission price that I'm mutuals with. It is an insane price range, and what Courtney received from this price was a rough digital sketch. A sketch, mind you, that I can do in less than 10 minutes for free.
So booked a consult with her a couple months ago. Consult was non-refundable. It was $180. That was listed on our website. That's fine. I paid that. We had a Zoom consult on Friday. I showed her these reference photos as to what I wanted for a half upper arm sleeve. So Monday rolls around and she sends me this. This is her concept sketch. It is nothing like what I sent her. It's nothing like what I wanted. She said it was my fault that I wasn't clear, that I wanted a full fox. But honestly, these are the 2 pictures I sent her, both full fox, both in the same position. I don't know how much clearer I could have been.
The cost of this sketch is more than what I charge for a full-blown illustration portrait with additional character. This is very unfair to the client and a smack to other genuine artists out there who are struggling to find clients. Meanwhile, this scam artists are taking away potential clients. This loses trust and ruins other people's chances. What this tattoo artist is doing is very exploitive, especially where we are in the economy at this point. We're facing inflation rate, the cost of living is rising, it's so expensive, and that $1,500 is a huge sum of money for a sketch. I know there are some people who are gonna say, but people are complaining about financial problems, but they can splurge on a tattoo cost like this. Doesn't really sound like they're poor to me, which is missing the point. There are people who spent months saving up just to treat themselves once in a while. I don't want to assume Courtney's financial status, but she doesn't deserve to be taken advantage of like this and receiving a product that she isn't paying for, like it doesn't match the price she paid for. Courtney said that the non-refundable consultation costs $180, which is like, what? My doctor consultation cost isn't even this expensive. And I didn't even know that tattoo artists charge for a consultation, let alone this much for a Zoom call. It's not even in person, so charging this much is wild, you know? I asked my friends who've gotten tattooed before if they had to pay for consultations, and they said they didn't. It was free, but they did have to pay a deposit in the total, so I don't know if that is like considered as a consultation fee or not. But they said that it was free, so I don't know. I didn't get tattooed myself. If $180 was the price of her concept sketch, it would have sounded more reasonable. Still relatively expensive for her type of sketch. It looks like a rough sketch, but somewhat reasonable still. Not the $1,500. Courtney wanted a refund because the sketch did not match with what she asked for despite providing references and description. Instead of taking accountability like, oh, my bad, the tattoo artist blamed Courtney, saying that Courtney wasn't being clear what she wanted in the discussion despite Courtney giving her references.
Here's the email where she tells me that I didn't tell her that I wanted the fox to have a full fox, even though I sent her 2 pictures saying I wanted the fox to have a full fox. So you can pause to read. So now I paid her $2,695, the consultation, the design fee, plus $1,000 deposit for my actual tattoo date to book that. And she's telling me that she wants another $2,260 in order to just redraw my sketch, even though I sent her the pictures and showed her exactly what I wanted. She's saying it's my communication skills and that I didn't communicate exactly what I wanted. So you can pause to read my response to her. So then she kindly comes back and tells me that I can do this option where I just pay for option 1 again for another $16.95 instead of the $22.60, and she'll make me another sketch.
And then the tattoo artist had the audacity to say that she can provide a different sketch, but Courtney had to pay the option 1 fee again. So she's basically trying to charge Courtney twice for something the tattoo artist failed to deliver. Like, what? I am just frustrated just by listening to her situation. As an artist, I also charge for making changes, but if it's just a retouch, I would just charge based on the amount of areas I did. So at this point, Courtney said that she paid $26.95, which includes the consultation, design fee, and tattoo fee, but the tattoo artist is charging another $22.60 for a redo of the sketch. This is just ridiculous. As a response, the tattoo artist told Courtney that she can buy option 1, again to get another sketch, so basically charging double for one item. So of course, as anyone would, Courtney wanted a refund because at this point, all she received was the sketch. She didn't get the tattoo or anything yet. Anyone with a reasonable ethical mindset would refund portion of what wasn't delivered. The tattoo artist can keep portion of the work that she spent doing the sketch and refund the rest that she hasn't delivered yet or hasn't done yet. Instead, she decided not to refund anything.
So she says she is not going to refund me anything. She's not going to give me her creativity for nothing. That 10-minute sketch of that fox that she sent me that looks nothing like the pictures I sent her. She wants to be paid for that, and she's keeping all my deposits and everything.
This is blatant scam and reeks of entitlement. This is extremely an ill-intended person who doesn't consider other people but her own. Very selfish. It's so upsetting, but luckily, there are kind people out there, and a popular tattoo artist was aware of the situation and reached out to Courtney to tattoo her himself for free, which is amazing. That is all I wanted to say. Thank you all for watching my videos amongst the rest out there. I'm gonna do a little bit of a self-promoting here because why not? It's my channel. But I am opening my commission slots again in June, which is next month. If you like my art and want to support me via commissions, I would really appreciate that so much. I recently replaced a 10-year-old sink and I'm trying to earn that money back. So yeah, thank you all again, and I hope you all stay safe and take care.